Sparkle throughout the night with Bourne and Roma fragrances by Valentino Beauty. Each bottle holds the energy of Rome after dark. Donna Bourne and Roma blends luxurious jasmine with rich, creamy vanilla, creating a sensual and vibrant signature scent. Uomo Bourne and Roma fuses aromatic sage and smoked vetiver, leaving a lasting impression that lingers well into the early hours. Shop Bourne and Roma by Valentino Beauty now at Ulta.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
I'm Nina Concepción.
I'm Katherine Bourne Taylor, and we are obsessed. Obsessed is a comedy podcast about your hyperfixations, the ones that keep you up at night, hijack your group chats, and send you down a rabbit hole.
Each episode, we deep dive and unpack the niche interests you just can't get your mind off of. No obsession is too weird when you're among friends.
I just saw your Apple Watch steps. How do you have 10,000 steps already, Nina? Did you go on a hike?
No, we did Orange Theory this morning, and it was a tread 50. So I ran like over 3 miles.
That's incredible.
On a treadmill.
I was like in my bed while you were at Orange Theory. Well done.
I haven't been in a long time, but I will say I recently bought a walking pad off of Katherine.
Yes, you did. You purchased my walking pad.
I've used it almost every day.
I'm so glad.
While I watch Welcome to Derry. That's my show.
You're loving Welcome to Derry. See,
I am.
My Apple Watch, I thought I was charging it last night, but it was dead. So I don't even have my Apple. I'm a mess today.
That's okay. But I'm
You've
really
got
getting my
10,000
steps in from your walking pad that has a new home.
I'm
obsessed
so
with
glad. Oh, I'm really glad. I got that actually from a comedian named Julie Marciano. We should have her on.
Julie. We used to work at the same horrible job that I know Greg from.
Oh my God. She wants to do Obsessed.
Okay, great.
She put a form in. So we should get her in. And I got the
Great.
walking pad from her, and then
Now
you got the walking pad from me.
Well, I love it. I'm obsessed with the walking pad, but that's not what I'm obsessed
What
with
are you
this
obsessed
week.
with?
I am obsessed with this week honey salt lattes that I make at home.
That sounds so decadent.
It's so simple. You simply take your espresso glass that you brew your espresso in, and at the bottom of it, you squeeze a bunch of honey into it, like a thin layer of honey. Then you sprinkle sea salt on the honey. And then you brew your espresso over the honey and salt. Then you mix it together before you pour it into your milk. And you have a honey salt latte. And you don't need any creamer. It is just the most delicious taste. The sea salt really kicks it into high
And if
gear.
you get local honey, that's really good for allergies.
There you go. It's so, I just get it from Kroger. But, you know.
That's okay.
It's delicious.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, sorry. It's local to the Ralph's across the street
my
from me.
store.
But I'm loving my honey salt lattes.
That is so classy. I'm going to do that. I don't typically drink flavored coffee, but I think I could really get into honey.
It's very subtle, but it's like perfect. You don't need any creamer. I just use like my Fairlife skim milk and pour it over, and it's fantastic.
I love the tip of pulling your espresso over the honey. So
Yeah.
it all kind of like
Then you mix
comes
it up.
together.
You have to mix it up before you pour it into your latte, or else the honey will freeze up in the ice, and you'll have like little honey chunks, which are kind of delicious. But you have to just like take your straw and like mix it once it's brewed, and then just pour it in there.
Oh,
and
it sounds great.
really good.
I'm going to make this tomorrow.
Yes, do it.
Good idea.
Okay, great. What are you obsessed with this
I'm
week?
obsessed with this book that I just finished called The Ministry of Time.
I just started it.
You just started it because I couldn't stop talking about it. Like, it's called The Ministry of Time. It's by Kellyanne Bradley. I think that's how you spell her, or I think that's how you say her first name. Kellyanne Bradley. And I was halfway through and I was like, hold on a second. I feel like I read an article about a fanfic getting a book deal because the author so basically it's this book.
Yeah.
And it's so good. It's got like romance in it, but it's a really good character study. It's got time travel. And basically this author she like loved this show called The Terror. It was on AMC, and it's a like true historic thing that they made the show of, which was this like stranded boat in the 1860s called The Terror. They basically got stuck in Antarctica until everybody died.
Yeah.
And she like fell in love with this specific character, looked him up in real life and was like, wow, this man was so handsome. He was like one of the first ones to die. Very minor character. But she like wrote this whole book.
Wow.
And she took just from like a couple historic documents and this picture, like garnered so much about him from and when you finish the book, there's great author's notes.
Okay, I'm very
about
excited.
like her process in kind of building a character from just little bits that she got about him.
Is this the book you gave at the exchange?
No, I gave The Compound.
Oh, yes. Okay.
I gave The Compound, which is a really good book.
Yeah.
But The Ministry of Time,
I just started it. I'm on chapter 1, and I'm listening to the audiobook.
Oh, fun.
And I should download it on my Kindle though, actually, so I can go back and forth.
you can also borrow the book from me.
I would love to.
It's a beautiful cover too.
It's stunning.
The cover is very striking.
Well, I am very excited. Who did you fan cast in your head as him? Do you do that with like actors?
I do, but he has a daguerreotype, which is an old photograph.
That photograph's not that cute to me.
I think he's so cute. He looks like a guy who would be like in Brooklyn.
Okay, maybe I gotta relook. I saw that photo and I was like,
Graham Gore. Look up Graham Gore. Captain Graham Gore. He was hot in like a really derpy way.
That's the thing. He's a little derpy.
He's a little derpy, but I think he's got this like snark to him. I can see what she's like.
No, not
You
interested.
don't think so?
Not cute.
Let me make sure you're looking at the right thing.
That thing.
Oh my God, he's so
I'm gonna
cute.
picture Jacob Elordi.
You picture Jacob Elordi.
I'm gonna picture 6'8" Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi was a big. We just recorded our best of episode, which will come out next week. It was like the Obsessie Awards, and I meant to say like a big surprise and delight for me because that was one of the categories was the surprise and delight Obsessie. I was so surprised and delighted by Jacob Elordi. Like the man is an actor.
Oh, he is an actor.
A bona fide serious actor. And I'm so happy that just because he's attractive and looks rich and is tall, that he's not being underestimated. I love to see a white man succeed.
We love it's finally their time, you know?
It's finally the Jacob Elordi of the world's time.
He really needed
Low-key,
it.
He is so good, though. I think he's very talented, and I'm happy for him.
And I will be seeing Wuthering Heights.
I am so... the internet is like hating on Wuthering Heights, but I think it looks great. It looks like a fan fiction of Wuthering Heights.
Well, and it's in quotation marks, the title, so you know it's going to be.
That's the thing. I feel like there's like an interesting twist that's going to happen.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like Emerald. What's her name? Fennel?
I liked Saltburn. I think I would love to be in her movies. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
We need more women directors.
We do.
Okay.
Y'all, you guys.
We've come to the final episode of Maxton Hall, our Maxton Hall series. And from what we've been told, a lot of people found the pod because of our Maxton Hall episodes.
And that's so exciting because we truly love the show so much. And I feel like it's really starting to have its moment. I mean, it's huge, right? It's like Amazon's like #1 streaming show. Incredible. But I feel like it was quiet. It was this quiet, like, thing.
Season 1 kind of happened, then the internet picked it up, and a bunch of people found it between then and when season 2 started. So, I feel like if you came here for Maxton Hall, you are an obsessive person. You know what it's like to just love something so much that you just want to like find things that are talking about it so you can keep interacting with it. And so thanks for listening, and please stick around because that's our whole bag.
We love liking things too much.
We love loving things.
Yes.
It's the funnest way to live. Like, why would you live any other way?
In this week's bonus app, we pitch Maxton Hall fanfiction.
Yeah, this is like some headcanons that we both have of like what we want to see in a Maxton Hall fanfic.
We have time jumps. We have
second chance romance.
We have alternate universe almost.
You really convinced me. I was like,
Katherine.
you're crazy.
I kind of have what you call a crack ship, I love Mine's
it.
a little crack shippy, but I think I made a case for myself.
Oh, I just thought of another one. Maybe we need to do a whole episode because honestly, I think we were talking about it. I'm like, we could keep going.
Yeah.
I have a whole thing with like the headmaster and his wife who like moved from America. It's very Downton Abbey.
Okay, great. So if you're into any of this,
any of that, if that sounds cool to you, I don't know. Like just listen to the bonus.
Check out our bonus app now at backdrop.fm.
This is Jason Momoa, and I'll be your finance professor today. Welcome to Banking Smarter 101 with Chime. Bam! First lesson, sign up for Chime and set up direct deposit. You'll be joining millions of members banking fee-free. Second lesson, get cash back on eligible purchases while building credit and a higher APY on your savings. That's how you bank smarter this season. Fa-la-la-la-la, class dismissed. Join Chime today.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and a secure Chime Visa credit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. Details at chime.com/feesinfo. With a qualifying direct deposit, earn 1.5% cash back on eligible secure Chime Visa credit card purchases. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. APY means annual percentage yield. Learn about credit building and more at chime.com.
Abercrombie Kids is bringing the cheer all holiday season and the gifts too. No matter how long their wish list is, there's always room for just one more. Whether it's a new winter coat, an extra pair of jeans, or cozy matching sweat sets, get gifting with looks they've been waiting for all year. Shop Abercrombie Kids in the app, online, and in stores.
Last time we talked, we finished episode 3
of season 2.
Mm-hmm. And now we pick up when did that end? What was the end of episode 3?
The end of episode 3.
Oh, it was the photo booth. Oh, it was the gala. It was his speech.
Course.
Hello. Okay. So James did this amazing speech that for some reason has ruined the family brand.
The stock is tanking. We don't know that at the end of episode 3 though, but
we don't.
Yeah.
But so it ends the gala. It's like he makes the beautiful speech. Mm-hmm. They have this moment.
And it really seems like by doing the brave thing and speaking out against the scourge of toxic masculinity, James has like really proven himself to Ruby, shown that he has healed himself from the cataclysmic crash out he had.
Literally crash out, no pun intended.
Proportions that have never been seen, like truly. What a disaster he made.
So things are looking up. Yeah. We come back and things are on the upswing. And we start out deciding that they're going to start a relationship, but they're going to keep it quiet.
He comes over.
Oh my God. This whole sequence.
It was so sweet. And her room is so like color. Again,
cozy.
There's real like color, like the saturation of the color when we're in Ruby's home feels so intentional because like it's all these like rich, bright colors. It just looks like a wildflower field.
It does.
And in like hyper color.
Totally contrasts to James' home, which is sterile, dark, moody.
Shadows, beautiful light.
Yeah.
Like, again, looks like a painting every time you're there, but it's
not a home.
It's not a home. House is not a home. So anyway, James comes over and Ruby is like, you really impressed me back there.
He comes to her room, like up to her bedroom, and she's like freaking out.
Yeah.
And she's trying to like straighten up a little bit.
I know. Oh, I love it when Ruby like runs around trying to like straighten up or get into like cute clothes. It's just, again, it's so teen girl.
And it's really precious seeing James look at Ruby's bedroom for the first time and like take in all these things. And you can just see how much he loves her.
He loves her so much. And so, yeah, they like decide they're going to be back together, but they're going to keep it a secret.
Because what we come to find out is that Mortimer, James's dad, is absolutely furious with James giving a really just kind, nice speech at the gala.
He's absolutely furious. He's like, you've destroyed our company.
You've destroyed our company. You've destroyed the brand. You're never to see Ruby again, ever, or it's going to have major consequences.
James immediately like goes to her house.
Immediately. He's like, whatever, Dad.
Has delicious looking spaghetti with her family.
So yummy.
That spaghetti looks so good.
He's charming. Her mom and dad, her sister.
Yep.
Everyone's getting along. And it's really beautiful to see James in this moment because one thing he doesn't have is a cohesive family.
Mm-hmm.
He has all the money in the world, but that will never fill the hole, the gap of like a true family unit. He has Lydia and that's it. Him and Lydia are just on their own.
Oh, really quick. There's this really cute moment when he's in her room. They're both crying and then they like make a joke and laugh and then they like wipe each other's tears. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's really precious.
It's really, again, great act, like great chemistry, great connection between these two.
So cute.
Oh, so cute. Okay, so everything is good and Ruby and James are now in a secret relationship.
They're giving each other glances. They're smiling.
Elaine, the evil girl, is so pissed at Ruby, but she pretends she's like, you know what? New strategy. I'm going to act like I'm going to be Ruby's friend. So she invites everyone.
Mm-hmm.
She walks up. She's like, let's have a white party, everyone, at my house.
She calls it a picnic.
She does.
She calls it a picnic.
Subtitles say picnic.
Let's have a picnic. And she like frames it as a picnic. So Ruby and her friend are like expecting a picnic when they go.
Right. But you're also supposed to dress all in white.
Yes.
They show up. This, again, it's a rager, seemingly at like 1:30 p.m. on a Monday.
I'm like, are they in school? What's going on? No, they are at an all-white party, kind of like the Hamptons party.
Yeah,
vibes.
it's like a beach.
Yes.
It's like a beach party.
At Elaine's house.
At Elaine's house. Everyone is turning up.
It's crazy.
And Elaine's like, thank you so much for coming, Ruby. La, la, la. Here, have a drink. And what we know is that Elaine has drugged this drink. It's so intense.
When this happened, I was like, holy shit. No, Elaine has no redeeming qualities.
No, none.
They were not worried about making Elaine human at all.
No.
She's pure mean girl through and through.
100%. She is mean girl, and she has totally bought into the belief system of this like upper class.
Yes.
She gets a ring out that has a white powder in it, fully like puts the powder out of her ring into the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
But Ruby, who's never done anything wrong in her life, is like, no, thank you. She doesn't know it's spiked.
She doesn't know it's spiked, but doesn't she like say like this smells weird? Or
she's like,
weird?
Is there alcohol in this?
Yeah.
And she's like, of course not.
Yeah.
Her friend glugs it. Cyril grabs Ruby's drink, glugs it. So now we know that the two who were we know that like the people who were supposed to get drugged were not the ones who
They're
got
not drugged. No.
Yeah.
Ruby is not drugged, and her friend Lynn is drugged, and Cyril is drugged. Okay, so they're drugged. So it's the party. So then James is there, but he's hanging out with Lydia. Mm-hmm. Really cute brother-sister moment.
Lydia's like, I wish you guys were together. And he's like, we are secretly, but we're not supposed to tell anyone. We're going to keep it a secret forever.
It's really cute. Confiding in a sis.
Oh.
They're like making eye contact, smiling, but they're really keeping their distance.
And everyone's like, let's play limbo.
Cue what everyone does at a rager. Limbo.
I do limbo at every crazy party.
That's what I think a bunch of high school students are playing. Limbo.
They're playing limbo.
So this is my favorite scene because they're having fun doing limbo. Lynn and Cyril are getting more and more like kind of like drunkish, kooky. And then Elaine is sitting on this chair raised
like
above everyone else
on her throne.
And someone's like, Ruby, your turn. And Ruby's like, no. James, shirt off already.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have a shirt on this whole second.
This became a viral moment.
Yes.
James doing the limbo.
Shirtless. Elaine catches the eyes of the two men holding the limbo stick. She just points down, gestures down. For Ruby.
They put the
so low.
They put the stick way too low. But Ruby, who is not out here trying to impress anyone, she just tries, fails, and laughs. And everyone's like, Ruby, you're so normal. We love you.
Yes.
Elaine's plan failed.
I don't know what Elaine's plan was in that moment. Like, okay, lower it so she falls on her ass and everyone is just going to laugh.
Fucking do.
It's like, Elaine, what are you doing, girl? Honestly, too many people are digmatized by James.
Seriously.
Like, if I could change anything about this entire show, it'd just be like, girls.
Let's look at the data.
Let's look at the data. Let's pull out. You are young. He's adorable. He is so cute, but my God.
Girls, join me over here. We need to talk to you and just give some older cis perspective.
Like, girls.
Look at the chaos. He's very handsome.
It's not worth it.
He's very handsome, but that's a kind of through line that I want to come back to. As
we'll come back to it.
Is he worth it?
We'll come back to it.
I mean, it's a question.
We'll come back.
So,
oh God, introducing
the biggest fucking bully you've ever met.
Elaine's whole family is just pure evil.
Yeah, they're apparently all like 1980s ski villains.
So her brother arrives. We haven't met him ever.
No.
And we will not see him again.
No. But he's home from Oxford. And he's like, well.
Look what the cat dragged in. And he's being so mean to Ruby and being like, you're trash. Basically like, who let trash come in here?
Yeah, maybe I should call security. James, love him. Now I'm like, they should be together. He's like, don't talk to her that way. And he's like, is it like you guys are together or something? And they're like, yeah. And they hold hands.
And it's like, oh my God, they just announced in front of everyone that they're an item. They're a couple. Elaine, furious.
So furious, humiliated.
Lynn and Cyril start throwing up. They're like messed up. Also, Elaine never gets penance for drugging them.
I know.
She drugged them.
She literally drugged them.
I couldn't get past this. I was just like, this is so awful. And we're just skating by
What a crazy thing. This is just what happens in the crazy fast world of Maxton Hall.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
This is what goes down. So, okay. Yeah. So they are now out and about couple. Everybody knows, which, you know what? I realized like this is the first time they've ever gotten this moment in the entire series.
Yeah.
Because they were everyone kind of knew they were like, will they, won't they?
Yeah.
But this is the first one in the entire series that they're like, no, we are a couple. We are together, like ride or die.
Boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yep. We are boyfriend and girlfriend.
Huge moment in the series.
She goes to get she's getting a scholarship from Alice Campbell. Yes. She goes and has a great meeting.
That's right. And he surprises her.
He surprises her. He takes her to like this lunch.
What is this lunch? Where is this? And she's like, can I have a burger? And they give her the fanciest burger.
Little burger. And he's like, 5 more of these, please. And then they like dance. And it's unclear if the audience can hear the song or if they can hear the song. It doesn't really matter because they have like a beautiful dance. They make out against the wall.
Hardcore making out.
The waiter is like, ho ho, you guys are crazy.
I'm like, what is happening? So then he's like, come home with me. And she's like, your dad. And he's like, he's on the way on a business trip.
Low-key, I wrote down, it is, I said, okay, him asking her over is hot. The way he did this was hot.
Come over.
He's sexy.
He is. Okay, so then they like make out all the way to the limo or the car. And that poor driver, they're just like making out. And then the final shot of the episode is Mortimer realizes he forgot something.
No, it's like his plane was canceled.
Oh, because there's bad weather.
A storm's a brewing.
That's true. The lightning and the thunder.
Yep. So Mortimer is coming home.
End episode.
Okay. I wrote down, this dad is like Satan.
He is Satan.
When he's walking into the house.
So now we're in episode 5.
Yeah, we're in episode 5. He is lit like he's Satan. There's like red light on him. There's like candlelight, stone masonry around him. This dad is Satan.
He is 1-to-1 Satan.
Ruby and James are trying to like have sex.
Yes.
But then Lydia's like, Dad's home.
And they're like, oh my God. And then she's like, should I sneak out? And James is like, no, he's going to find out sooner or later.
Yeah. So they go down. And honestly, if I was Ruby, I'd be like, the last 5,000 times I've interacted with this man, he's called me a slut. He's called me trash. Like, I don't think there's a point in me trying to like meet this man again.
This is so the naivety of man, you know, like a man, like a ding dong. James just like doesn't get it and he'll never get it. because he's never been in Ruby's position, both as a man and as a person who has extreme wealth.
That's another thing that I do think this show, like, kind of showed is that, like, they are not in the same position. And again, the stakes are just different for her.
The stakes are incredibly different. And God bless Ruby. She never backs down from a challenge or a fight.
She is such a fighter.
She's a fighter.
She's a mature fighter. She's a lot more mature than this grown man.
Yes.
Whose home she's in.
So he's like surprised to see her, and then you can see his evil little eyes glinting in the firelight.
But he's sitting down and he's having like a civil conversation.
Because he's like, would you stay for tea or whatever?
And he's like asking her about himself. And I was like, don't tell this man shit.
But you can see the cogs working in his brain.
Yeah,
she reveals that her parents like own a bakery.
She reveals that she's getting a scholarship from Alice Campbell. The school she's going to go to at Oxford. Don't give this man any information.
She's just giving him too much information.
They tell him everything.
Okay. So that happens. Then she loses. What's next?
Okay.
So much happens in this
there's
episode.
a meeting of the men. The men have a big meeting.
This is where I was like, Jesus Christ. Why do they care? Why are their stocks plummeting?
Also, this mom died a week ago.
She died a week ago. And so the fashion brand that's like House of Gucci, basically, or whatever, is just plummeting because James, basically they're saying like he gave too much vulnerability in the speech. And their whole thing is like, we're strength and we're
legacy.
Yeah.
And he's like, actually, a lot of people are liking it. A lot, and this whole thing he says, he's like, a lot of young women are actually like responding positively to the brand because of like the softness shown, etc. Which I'm like, this is a stand-in for the like industry as a whole.
Exactly.
Because the people who are making this show 100% know that like young women are drivers of culture. Young women are like one of the biggest capitalist like machines and movers of money.
And they crave emotional intelligence more than anything. And these men are just like, we've never catered to women before. We don't care.
And they're all old, except for this one young guy that I'm not clear who he is. They give him so much screen time.
And the woman too. The woman who ends up taking like
the publicist, right?
Yeah,
she's
like,
a publicist.
Yeah.
Who the dad is definitely sleeping with.
Yes.
And James clocks that.
He clocks it.
He clocks that.
So this meeting, Mortimer is like, James, you ruined everything. And so they're like, the stocks are plummeting, blah, blah, blah.
Ruby is setting up for the next event, which is a Midsummer Night's Dream festival. She gets a call.
Oh, God.
Her acting was so good in this call.
The tears that just welled and tipped over her eyelids.
The tremble. And so she gets a call and she's like, hello? Oh, okay. I understand. Thank you for telling me. They're pulling her scholarship.
They're pulling her freaking scholarship to Oxford. They're pulling it, and she is so upset.
She's so upset, but Ruby never sits and wallows. She's like, okay, the packets are due. I love this so much. She's like, oh my gosh. Okay, she runs to the headmaster's office.
This is why the end of the series pissed me off so much.
Me too.
Because this moment I was like, oh my God, this arc, the headmaster and Professor Graham are like, okay, we got this.
Yeah, they're like, all right, okay. So they immediately jump into action for Ruby.
I
love it. I loved this so much.
I know.
They're like writing her letters really quickly, and they're like, if you can catch the mailman.
then he just left 5 minutes ago.
And so she's running for her
across
future.
the campus. He, of course, puts on his headphones. He can't hear her.
She's like, wait, stop, wait. But then she like whistles.
She puts her fingers in her mouth and lets out a whistle. And he's like, huh?
What's that?
So she gets in
her packet. And you know what? Like, she doesn't for sure have a scholarship, but at least now her application for a scholarship is in. Maybe all is not lost. James is like, I know for a fact this was my dad.
Yeah. And James is like, I'm going to fix this. James is furious, right? Ruby is really upset. And then she starts to pull away from James.
And again, this is where I'm like, I really think you have to ask yourself, Ruby.
Is it worth it?
Is is James worth it? Like, I know y'all love each other, but again,
I know
the state. Maybe I'm an old hag who like values like.
But that's our superpower. As old hags, we have 20/20 hindsight.
We can see things that others can't, and like, girl, the stakes are different for you. Like, you have to protect yourself, and your relationship with him, even though it's not his fault, it is putting your like future in danger.
It's really bad. Like everything, consistent. It's just not worth it. Mortimer is just evil.
He's evil. He's ruining all of their lives. This is why in the bonus, after this, if you're a subscriber to Backdrop.fm, I'm gonna pitch a fanfic for Maxton Hall.
I love it.
Of really what I think they should do.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay.
She starts to pull away.
And so it kind of accumulates at the midsummer party at the school, what is this for? What is this?
It's a great question.
It's just like a midsummer festival party.
It's a festival party.
At the school that they have to, party hates to see Maxton Hall coming. They need to be perpetually planning something. So this is the event of the day.
And it is shot like an iPhone ad.
Wild.
It's in slow motion. There's music
flares, like lens flares.
So many lens flares. Everyone is like a character from Midsummer. They all look great.
I'm also like, where did they get these costumes? Where they look stunning. Lydia looks unbelievable.
Lydia?
It's like the fairy queen.
She's Titania.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's got this like huge flower crown. Her long red hair is like out.
Gorgeous.
She's got wings. She looks so pretty.
Gorgina. She's Gorgina.
I love her.
Ruby looks adorable and precious.
James is like, you've been pulling away. Don't be mad at me, Ruby. Don't be mad at me.
And he really draws her back in because she is really like, I just need space. I lost my scholarship. Your dad hates me. And I'm like, yes, girl, yes. And then he just like stares at her with these puppy dog eyes. And he's like, I changed. I'm different.
Well, and he makes a speech, right? He like makes
oh my God, he does.
About how he's not afraid, how the old James would pull away, etc. But like he's gonna fight for her, and how like he's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere, and so she falls right back in, kisses him. She's like,
kiss. They're in love.
Meanwhile, Lydia is observing her baby father, Graham, the teacher who impregnated Lydia with twins.
Okay. Twins, I forgot twins.
Oh my God. Lydia sees him flirting with a teacher his own age, as he should be. She gets really upset.
Yeah. And this is also after she's rejected Cyril.
Yes.
A person of her own age.
Yeah.
Who low-key, I've decided Cyril is cute. I don't know what happened, but he really won me over. I really like Cyril.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. I want him to be a good guy.
I know.
And he goes back and forth so quick.
I know.
So Lydia's upset. She runs into the forest. Graham sees her.
Like this man, it does not have the subtlety to be having an affair with a student.
No.
He is so obvious.
Yes.
He takes off running after her.
Crazy town.
And they reconcile basically. She tells him finally
that she's pregnant. And he backs away for a second and then he's like, oh my God, yay.
Yeah, he's really happy. And he's like, this, like, people are going to find out eventually. Like,
and they kiss.
But
who's watching?
Elaine and Cyril.
And Elaine's like, take a picture.
Take a picture.
And Cyril, you can see he's conflicted. First of all, he's like devastated because he likes Lydia.
He really likes Lydia, but the like immature boy in him who was just rejected is rearing up.
And he takes out his phone and he snaps some pictures of Lydia.
So they are discovered. They are fully like people outside of the inner circle know now.
Is this the end of the episode?
No, the end of the episode is James and Ruby are like canoodling on the ferry swing. The headmaster's like looking at them like feeling like really good. He, you can tell his inner dialogue is like, man, I love that these two unlikely people are in love.
Yeah.
And I believe in Ruby and I believe in them and love and like this event is great.
Yep.
And then he gets a text message. And you see him look down at his phone and his face just falls and he looks up and the camera pulls back and it's like a villain origin shot of this headmaster.
Yep.
You see like the color saturation like changes.
Yep.
It feels like, and you're like, oh no.
Something.
He just found out something, which brings us to episode 6.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, our holiday you're saving.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. This season, enjoy spacious, comfortable rooms and friendly service when you book with Hilton instead. Hilton for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee.
I found this great place to stay this weekend.
Click on the link and book it.
Oh, wow. McAfee alerted me that this site is fake and even blocked it.
Cyber criminals create fake sites to steal your passwords and financial data. McAfee identifies and blocks these sites to keep you safer online, so you can book your trip without worry. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
Episode 6.
Oh my God.
Basically, it starts with the big meeting, the meeting of the men.
Again, I just am so sick of these men.
They are, and the way they talk about, they're like, why isn't James here? If he cares so much about Beaufort, why isn't he here? It's like, he's in high school. He's at his high school, guys.
It's so crazy.
Come on.
Now, I think I missed something here. So prior to this, Lydia is like, I can do it, right? I can present.
Yeah.
She's has all these ideas. Mm-hmm. Did the woman steal her pitch? Is that what it is?
Oh.
Because remember, they're in the meeting and what happened?
She gives a different pitch.
She gives a different pitch.
She is not for the girls.
Okay.
She is for the men.
Okay.
She basically affirms what the guys want.
Gross. And Lydia's ready, pitching all these cool ideas, how to, the issue with zoning out during the show is it's in another language. So then
you really do miss some detail.
Miss it if you're not paying attention. I think I was on my phone for 2 seconds and I was like, okay, something happened.
Well, something happened.
Yeah.
James is at his big lacrosse match. And oh my God, this coach gives a monologue that I think I want to perform. He's like, you've worked really hard, everybody. You didn't believe in yourself, and now you did. He gives this whole rallying cry speech. This coach.
Yeah.
Good for that actor. Great for his reel.
Great for the reel.
And everyone's like, Maxton Hall. And Cyril's like, I got to get my scholarship to Oxford.
And Cyril's now the captain.
Yeah.
James has taken a step. And James is a really good friend to Cyril now. He went above and beyond. He was like, look, I'm sorry I haven't been there. My mom just died.
Sorry, my mom died 2 weeks ago.
It's no one can understand that. And so he's makes up with Cyril. He's a great friend. He's like, you should absolutely be captain. I don't need to be captain. James doesn't want to be a lacrosse player and he doesn't need that scholarship. He has his own journey.
He didn't go to most of the practices anyway.
He doesn't care.
On the event
But he shows up for Cyril because he knows this is the only way Cyril can get a scholarship for Oxford.
Mm-hmm. And the game is neck and neck. But in the stands, someone's like, did you hear? Professor Graham is having an affair with a student. That's what I heard, but we don't know who. Of course, Lydia and
Ruby. Because Ruby knows. Ruby's because Ruby knows, obviously, that's what incited everything.
Yeah.
Lydia's face just goes white and she's just like, oh
my God, it's all over. It's coming out. And they're like, Graham's going to go in front of the parent
board
committee. Yeah. The parent board.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all coming out. It's all coming out. And they're like, oh my God, this is horrible. Ruby goes home. Her whole family is crying.
Well, as the match ended, we didn't. So the match.
Yeah, thank you.
We have to just
that up.
We have to finish the match.
Close that loop.
So Cyril, everything's riding on Cyril, but Cyril's own hubris gets in the way of him. He wants to be the star. James is wide open, right? The scouts are in the stands, watching, and everyone's like, "Pass it to James! Pass it to James!" Cyril doesn't pass to James. He gets
totally knocked out.
Loses the ball. They lose the game because of Cyril. The scouts don't even look at Cyril. They talk to the guy on the other team. And
because they were apparently just looking not at performance, but who wins.
Who wins.
What team wins.
And so, bummer. Cyril totally fucked it up.
Cyril, in his hubris, messed up his life.
Exactly.
Again.
Okay. So then Ruby goes home.
Her family is crying.
Holding
each other, weeping. And it turns out her mom lost her job. And this is like cataclysmic for her family.
Huge because this is her parents' dream. They're always baking.
And they're also like poor.
They're really poor because they own the bakery, right? Or is it just her mom works there?
I think it's she used to own it, but then they had to sell it because they were like hard times. And basically she's like, yeah, the owner said that someone came in, gave him an offer he can refuse, and he can't keep me on. I was fired. And of course, Ruby knows it was Mortimer. And this is another moment where I'm like,
girl,
if I was sitting at the table with my mother, my father, and my sister crying because of something my boyfriend's father did,
done.
I think I'd be like, I'm really sorry. Like,
and how is no one in the family also being like, Ruby, you got to stop, girl.
Right.
You got to completely stop. He's not worth it. He's ruining our family. We're going to have to move out of this place.
I do feel like her sister could have, that's something they could have given the sister to do.
Give the sister. Yeah. The sister's kind of just taken a back seat in this latter half of the season.
She had a really good like first half, and then they, you know.
Yeah, and it's frustrating to see like everyone be passive in a way.
I know.
And it's really sad. Of course, they're like, we'll get through this. We're family. They start singing.
Oh my God. They all start singing.
Don't worry, be happy. Ooh,
and they're just like laughing and like
in English. You're singing this in English.
They're laughing and baking, and they're just like, we'll be okay because we're a happy, good family.
And they start singing, "Don't worry, be happy."
Don't worry, be happy.
And you know what? No matter what hardships the Bell family go through, they always have each other.
Yeah,
they're going to get through it together.
That is so true. Like maybe they're passive and a little unaware of the chaos that her boyfriend has unleashed on their family. But that's because they're good people and they see the best in everybody.
They see the best in everyone. So at this point, Ruby is like, James is kind of far from her mind, I would say.
It kind of seems that way because she's got a lot on her plate.
The scholarship's gone.
She calls, but she does call James.
Sobbing.
And he's like, I'm so sorry. We both know who did this. No, but first he's like, I can't talk right now. They're about to read the will.
Oh, shit. Yes.
So finally.
But then she tells him, though, right on that phone call. So he's already like furious at his dad.
And he's like, it's okay because we know my mom left everything to me and Lydia. Like, we know, which I have a question about that because if they had known that the whole time, it seems like that kind of lowers the stakes that were in place, but whatever. It's fine.
So the sister's there, Ophelia, and because the mom is Cordelia. Okay, so Ophelia's there.
Yep.
With her plastic surgery face that I'm obsessed with.
I love her. She's so
I love her.
Perfect skin.
I love her.
She's gorgeous.
Gorgina.
Oh, but the night before, they're like, maybe my dad is changing because they walk in and he's having a breakdown like in front of the fire and the kids like comfort him and everything. He's like, how could you do this? How could you leave me? Blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they deduce like he's upset about the mom dying.
But
he loved her. La, 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 la.
No, sweetie.
So they read the will.
She has allegedly left everything to Mortimer.
Every single thing. And it's like 2 sentences like, everything, my estates, all the money, la, 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 it goes to Mortimer.
And of course, Ophelia, James, and Lydia are like, what?
They're like, she would not have done this. This is absolutely not true. Mortimer's like, shrug.
And so James gets in his face and Mortimer gets in his face, but James is like, fuck you. And it's amazing.
It's amazing.
He like puts his hand on him.
Yeah, finally he actually stands up to his dad. And oh man. Okay. We're back at school.
And I will say this, like Lydia, James, they turn their back on their dad.
100%.
This is the moment where it's like the line has been drawn in the sand.
Yep.
The dad is, so their whole plan is like to prove that the will's fake. Like he messed with it.
And a TikToker pointed out that actually what the dad was having a breakdown about the night prior was probably the fact that he somehow saw the will.
And he wasn't in it.
And knows he wasn't in it.
So he somehow orchestrated this will because we know it's not real. So that's going to set up the beginning of season 3, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So then we get back to Ruby.
The final shoe has to drop. If things couldn't get worse for Ruby.
So, okay. So the way they edit this and shoot it is so interesting because they have Graham is in front of the board. They show him. Mortimer's there.
He's part of the parent board.
So Graham is admitting he's in love. He says it's love.
Yeah.
I'm in love with a student.
Yeah.
Like this is, and you think the whole time they're talking about him and Lydia.
Yeah, and he thinks they're talking about him and Lydia.
And so he's admitting to it.
This is such a good twist, low-key. Like, this is good.
But the twist that was set up earlier, because we forgot to mention that Mortimer could hacked into all of James's texts.
Oh yeah, he's such a creep. It shows there's a shot of him literally like going into his son's cloud, reading all of his text messages with Ruby, looking at all of his he sees the picture of them that they took episode 1, season 2. This is why you don't take pictures post-coitus, fam.
Exactly.
Because your parents will see it when they're going through your cloud.
So they're in bed together. So he sees it all, and you can just see his little gears working, but you don't know how this is going to turn out. Okay. So then it's the hearing. Graham is like, yes. They're like, okay, you're whatever, fired. Then Ruby is like in the school grounds, and she gets paged over the intercom, like, Ruby Bell,
come to the office right now.
Yeah. And she's like, huh? She goes to the office. Her mom is there. And the headmaster, who we were rooting for.
This is so sad to me. The headmaster,
especially you. You've really developed a bond with this headmaster.
I really was I'm tired of we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. That's how I feel about this headmaster. I'm like, dude, I saw you were so happy to like help. You were so happy to help. You were so excited for the way that like you think you've like mentored Ruby. Like, and I want that for you. I want you to feel like a good educator. He totally regresses. He regresses so much so that I got so angry. Me too. I was really sad.
It was hard. It was a hard watch actually. Cause Ruby, they can't let a girl win.
No, dude.
And so what's been revealed is that Mortimer had to orchestrate this.
Of course he did, but okay.
So it's a picture of Ruby and Graham it's when they're talking in season 1.
Well, and James took that picture.
James took this picture and it was in his photos.
That's the twist. This goes all the way back to season 1. Before James and Ruby were even in love, James was being diabolical and was like, I'll literally do anything to ruin Ruby's life.
To save my sister.
This is like episode 2 or 1 of season 1. And he takes these pictures that make it look like Graham and Ruby are kissing or like
and they're not
having a moment, and they're not. But this is 100% on James. He took
really fucked up.
Those pictures
and he never deleted them.
Idiot.
I know.
Well, to be fair, his phone got crushed.
That's true.
In the car accident that James got in because he stole the car and road raged.
So Ruby, they're like, the headmaster's like, Ruby Bell, you're having an affair with Graham. She's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, yes, you are. She's like, no, I'm not. He's like, yes, you are. You're expelled?
You're expelled. No, he's like, you are suspended from Maxton Hall.
Now, why the student would be suspended is so fucked up.
The thing. They really go hard on punishing her.
It's really upsetting.
They do give Graham the perp walk. They handcuff him.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Would they handcuff him? Is she under 18 though?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think Lydia is absolutely 18.
Yes, they would.
But maybe this is like school security.
Either way, yes, he's in the wrong. I am not Team Graham, and I'm not Team Graham and Lydia, and the show really wants us to be Team Graham and Lydia. And I'm like, he deserves to be fired and
at least
never teach again. This is like so unethical. Yes, you know what? Handcuff him. I actually think I texted you. It's the only part of the episode I was happy about, watching him get handcuffed and put in the back of a car.
Put in the back of a car.
Good riddance.
But him and Lydia lock eyes, and he's like, I love you.
Ew. So gross. And she's like, I love you. I'm having your twin baby.
We're going to be together. It'll be okay.
She's going to need so much therapy when she's like 35.
He's walked out. Oh, 100%. He's walked out in front of everyone. All the students are like gathered. And then Ruby comes out in tears. And this is like the final moment.
And is James there?
James is there.
He sees her crying.
He sees her. He understands something awful has happened.
I know.
So he like reaches for her. She's weeping. Lydia is like seeing the love of her life, father of her children, get escorted off.
Yeah.
Everything is falling apart. And that's the end of season 2.
They love a cliffhanger.
And I'm going to, honestly, that twist that it is the pictures that James took.
Wow.
I really, once again, they up the stakes.
They up the stakes.
It's like, what can happen to really really throw a cog in everything that was working?
Because at first I thought it was going to be the picture of James and Ruby in bed, and they photoshopped Graham's face onto James.
No, this is better. He's had it the whole time.
Better because it's so much worse. Because it's from James. It's a picture James took that was on his photo, and that comes out.
Yeah.
When Ruby finds that out, it's going to be diabolical.
That's the thing. And yes, he's changed, but he's changed a lot since he took those photos, but he still did that.
I know.
That is a thing he did with the intention of ruining Ruby's life.
And look, James has really been on an apology tour. He went to Alice Campbell and forced his way in her office and was like, you need to do what you stand for. Ruby Bell is incredible because she took away the scholarship because she was pressured by Mortimer. And
she brings up the fact, she's like, literally, this money that your dad gives us pays for thousands of children eating. And she kind of makes a case for you have to sacrifice the one to feed the many.
Exactly.
That's being a businesswoman.
I know. And I get that James is so upset, but it's like, okay. So the season, okay, let's pull back. Overall thoughts about the entirety of season 2. How are you feeling?
Once again, this show is completely sustained by the excellent acting from the 2 leads in particular. I really have enjoyed the moments of complexity that they gave the secondary characters.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get into the fact that Lynn and Cyril were hooking up.
Oh, 100%.
And Lynn is heartbroken because Cyril loves Lydia, and Lynn, I hope Lynn gets hers in the 3rd season.
Me too.
And the sister. I want the sister and Lynn to shine in season 3.
I do too. Overall, I'll absolutely be tuning in for season 3.
Yes.
I think everyone in this is a really good actor. I think it does soapy drama so well.
It does.
Yep.
The acting is what's sustaining it. If you didn't have the leads of Ruby and James, it wouldn't be the same show.
No.
They're so good. I believe it. And I will say, I miss the yearning in season 1 of I always love the build-up so much more than after the build-up. And I do miss that, but I'm very excited to see how this concludes because I'm guessing there's 3 books. Yeah. I think it's going to conclude with season 3.
Well, and I would love it if there was a break in time where they are not together
and
talking.
I would even maybe love a time jump.
This is literally the fanfic I'm pitching in the bonus.
Okay. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah.
I need a time jump. I need Ruby to live her life. It's a first love. You need a break. You need to live. I need her to be in Oxford. And I
really do believe that they're meant to be together.
Not right now.
But not right now. And I would love to see them as adults finding each other again. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I don't think that's what happens in the books.
No, it's not. But
Mortimer has to, season 3, let's look ahead.
I need him to die.
I think he has to literally die.
I think he has
to go to prison forever.
I'm curious if they're going to change the fate of Mortimer in the books for the TV show.
Oh, so you know what happens.
Yeah, I spoiled everything.
Ooh.
From just a Reddit thread, though. But I think it is being translated into English.
It is. I saw that.
Thank God. So I'll read all the books.
About time.
Yeah.
What took them so long?
So I'm curious how that will wrap up. I know how everything completely ends, but I don't. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. I know the fate of all the main characters.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I'm ready for season 3. I'm ready for more angst.
I'm ready for them to just be happy together. They've had one nice day.
I know. See, I don't like the happy stuff.
You're boring.
I want the angst, and I want the broken up part.
I really that was my favorite arc in season 2 was when they were broken up and he was really trying to get her back. I think it was episode 3 or something.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. And him just being so happy to just be scolded by her or invited to the event team.
That is fun. I love when he's being a destructive asshole. Yeah, because I just love the justified anger.
The justified anger. And
the groveling.
Damien Hardung slayed. He slayed that part. Oh my God.
Okay, so we're looking forward to season 3.
Can't wait.
It was such a joy. 6 episodes, not nearly enough.
Not nearly enough.
I wish it was 10.
It could have been 12.
It could have been 12.
Yep.
I'll settle for 10. It really could have been 12. We could have had an episode they could have dived into the sister, the side character. We'll see. But overall, a delightful journey.
A delightful journey. Thank you so much for joining us on this Maxton Hall recap journey. We cannot wait until they just wrapped filming it.
They did.
So it should come out next year, it seems
I think it will, probably a full calendar year.
I can't wait.
And I'm very excited. Hopefully November 2026.
We'll be there.
We can't wait.
We're going to be there.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all keep listening to the podcast. If you were here for Maxton Hall, keep listening. We obsess about so much stuff. So please stick around, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. You can find me on Instagram at Nina_Concepción.
I'm at Katherine Bourne Taylor. We also have a monthly live show if you find yourself in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Our January show will be on the 26th, but after that, we're the third Monday of every month. So come on out. It's seriously the most lovely time.
It's so fun. All the information's on our Instagram, which is at obsessed_the show. And make sure to follow backdrop.fm and become a member for exclusive bonus. So you can hear Katherine's pitch for a Maxton Hall fanfiction.
Exactly. And also, if you're liking the show, please leave us 5 stars. Leave a comment. That stuff makes a huge difference.
Yes.
As soon as we get a new comment, Nina and I screenshot it and text it to each other. We're
we love it.
Oh my God, people are listening.
It's so fun. We just love doing this so much. So thank you. And stay obsessed.
Stay obsessed.
We are obsessed.
Why have 3 Gilmore Girls in a small town resonated with generations of fans? And what does a TV series that ended nearly 2 decades ago reveal about who we want to be? Generation Gilmore Girls is a brand new 3-part podcast series that looks for answers where it all began, in Connecticut. Hosted by me, Chloe Wynn, and produced by Connecticut Public, the same award-winning NPR and PBS member station behind the chart-topping podcast Generation Barney. This series is about the TV we love and how it shapes us. We'll take you inside the creation of Gilmore Girls, why we keep revisiting it, and the impact the show has had on its home state. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to the show, this podcast offers fresh insights and heartfelt nostalgia. Follow Generation Gilmore Girls on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening now. Trust me, it's worth the trip back to Stars Hollow.
Hi, it's Reese Gorman, congressional reporter and host of the brand new podcast On Notice. This is the new podcast from Notice, the nonpartisan newsroom covering politics and policy in Washington, D.C. Each week, I'll bring you real conversations with members of Congress and those who make the Hill run. And it's packed into just 30 minutes, so you can learn a lot without taking too much time out of your busy day. Join me for On Notice. That's Notice spelled Notus. Available every Monday wherever you get your podcast or on YouTube.
Find more great shows and see what's behind it all at backdrop.fm.